baby.
Hey, Jim. I know, it's been a while. I have the keys to the X5. The X5 has a really big problem. Doesn't sound very good when it's running. Let me show you. Okay, let me pop the hood. Ouch. Yeah. That doesn't sound very good. I think that's my water pump. There's no lights on, no warning lights, none of that stuff, so I'm pretty sure it's the water pump. Maybe a week ago when my wife got home and said that the car was sounding like a diesel, I came out with this handy dandy little stethoscope thing and touched it to different things while the engine was running, and whoo, just about blew my head off when I touched the water pump with this probe. So I have no idea what I'm doing. I have never done a job like this. I have put in a water pump. I put in a water pump on, gosh, a 327 once in a 68 Chevelle. I've never done a water pump on a BMW. I've never worked as a mechanic, so I truly don't know what I'm doing. But I'm going to try to put a water pump in this BMW today. And this is probably going to spill over into tomorrow and maybe even the next day. So who knows what day it'll be when I finally post this. Let's look at the parts I got. I ordered all this stuff from various places and it took a while to come in, and I think I'm still actually missing one of the belts, but we'll have to see. I'm replacing everything that I have to touch, so new belts, and I think I'm still missing one. I've got a new thermostat here. If I can get it open. Yeah, there we go. So a new thermostat, and there's this coolant pipe right behind the water pump that I have read sometimes deteriorates, so it's good practice to replace that. And then we got our water pump. And of course some genuine BMW antifreeze, because why wouldn't you? Let's have a look at this water pump. It's hard to do this with one hand, you know. Yeah. There's our water pump. Boy, I hope I don't have to replace the pulleys, because I did not order new pulleys, seeing as this doesn't have one. But we'll have to see. Oh, here we go.
Good man. You set him up and I'll knock him back, Lloyd. One by one. White man's burden, Lloyd, my man. White man's burden.
You know, it does not escape me that some people might think taking apart your BMW X5 V8 while you have a Mercedes transmission apart right behind you might not be the greatest idea. But I haven't heard from the guys in the UK who I sent my conductor plate to, so I guess I should really check the tracking and see if they actually got it. That's for another day. But that's okay. Mercedes is just waiting, and now we're going to just tear into it. That's not right. I'm not going to tear into it. I'm going to move forward with this project as though this car is the most delicate little flower in the world. I wonder how you get these, how you get the plastic engine cover off. I think I should go watch a video. Okay, the center cover here just popped right off. It's just spring clips. And then this thing it's where the air filters fit, and it's just spring clips around the edge. So, and I pulled out the air filters and I need to vacuum this. You can see there's leaves and stuff in the air box. So now to get these snorkels off, there's these little rivet things. You can see this is how it looks normally, and here I have it pulled up, where I've just pried up the centerpiece, and then the whole thing just pops out. So just a matter of prying it up. The snorkels really didn't come out that easily. You have to kind of pry some little tabs up at the top, and it looks like somewhere in its past someone's been a little bit rough with this delicate flower because the air box is kind of cracked. Let me show you. So the snorkel fits there sort of like that. I've just sort of rested it in there. But you can see here there are some tabs on the side, and in order to get it to come free, you have to pry back, and there's a big piece of my housing here that's just missing. That's supposed to be all, one piece, and there's even a little support here because each of these tabs would go underneath. And then you can see where it's been pried many, many times. So this has been off of this car quite a bit. And not by the gentlest lambs in the flock, apparently. So I don't think it really makes that much difference as long as it doesn't leak too much. But, oh well. Something to pay attention to. So next I need to remove this whole assembly here, the intake tube, and it has a hose clamp holding it onto the throttle body right there, and of course the head on the hose clamp is facing the other way. And I'm only going to mention this once. That's a lie, but whoever put this thing on here it's greatly inconveniencing me right now because it makes me stand a foot further away from where I'm wanting to work here. So yeah, drawback. But anyway, like we were saying, we want to take this thing off, and I think I can see it's not gonna focus. Well, maybe it did right there. I can see that screw, so I'm gonna get Long John Scroogey here and take that off from reaching through here. It looks like the next step is going to be jack this thing up and take the pan off the bottom in order to get to the, oh yeah. So the asshole that put this front bumper on has totally screwed me over here. Oh, this bumper's gonna kill me on this job. Who would do this to a car? I don't know. Who would put something like that on an X5? I mean, really. Yeah. The price we pay. Well, I guess I could actually even try to blame Mrs. Garrett's garage, my amazing, beautiful, talented, delightful sweetheart of a wife, Shannon. She bought me the welder that inspired me to get a bunch of conduit and build all the bumpers and roof racks and all that crap that's all over the X5. So I could see where it could actually be her fault, right? I'm just kidding, honey. It's not your fault. It's all me. All right, I got it up on jack stands, and this creeper has been underneath for about a week. And as you can see, we've got a little bit of a leak going on. So, as usual, with your BMW V8, it's about as tight as the Trump administration. It's got some leaks here and there. Not enough to quite bring it down, but certainly enough to be concerned about. There's a bunch of seepage right around the head there. Okay. Well, I gotta go take the pan off the bottom that some idiot put on with like 3,000 screws when they were putting on this bumper. 20 extra screws underneath that skid plate. Yeah, more like 36. I had to take out more, and I'm gonna call it a day here, and there's already like 10 minutes of this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and post what I got here, and I'm gonna finish this tomorrow or the next day, but I am gonna do this, and it is gonna work. Thanks for watching.